Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today we are listening to Jeff Buckley again. I've heard him one other time previously, so today we are going to watch a live performance of the song Grace. Here we go.
There's the pole asking to stay long enough for the clouds to fly me away. Well, it's my time coming, I'm not afraid to die. And my fading voice sings of love, but she cries to the clicking of time, oh time. Wait in the fire, wait in the fire. Yeah, wait in the fire, wait in the fire. The fire, yeah.
I'm gonna stop here. It's so interesting. There are so many tiny little things that he does that just make this piece so captivating. I'm probably going to repeat a lot of what I said in the first video because there's just a lot and it's all so good.
There's the pole asking to stay long enough for the clouds to fly me away.
This onset is so beautiful. Sorry, I'm just like, I love how he would go back and forth between different like press in his adduction. So here we've got like this really nice, warm, mellow sound. The sort of cursive singing approach with the vowel shaping adds to this effect. And then you can sort of hear little inklings of that really fast vibrato as well. So it's just all of it setting this really cool sort of mood.
Well, it's my time coming, I'm not afraid to die. And my fading voice sings.
Here, more press, more mix, and it's such a beautiful, pingy, bright, balanced tone, which I just love. And it looks so effortless as well, which is, I mean, who doesn't love to see that? You know, when you get to enjoy watching an artist and you don't feel like they're struggling for sounds. So seeing the neutrality on his face and how he jumped from that really warm sound into something with more press without any change in his expression was really cool to see. Shaping that vowel differently on nearly every note to get some slight variation in tone.
My fading voice sings of love, but she cries to the clicking
turn in there. I can't help but wonder, like, if he, was into a completely different genre of music, would we hear insane riffs and runs from him? Because it sounds like he just has so much agility.
On my arm, walking to the bright lights and sorrow. We'll drink a bit of wine, we both might go tomorrow. Oh, my love.
Again with the vowels. Tomorrow. It's got, I don't know, I think I just made that sort of a Baltimore accent, but you guys can hear what's actually happening. I'm not executing it very well. Those tiny little changes create such a big impact in the overall vocal tone that you get, and I love that he did so much of that in every song. Now, when he said my time, I think that's the least affected sound I've heard thus far in this song. Gorgeous flip into head voice. Let me play this.
The rain is falling, now believe my time is come.
It had a little bit of like a pop, maybe R&B vibe.
Rain is falling, now believe my time is come. Well, it reminds me of the pain I might leave behind. Waiting
Okay, listen to when he first starts singing behind.
of the pain I might leave behind.
Ha, really pure ah. And then he pushed into that so harshly, and then we got that gorgeous vibrato.
Wait in the fire, wait in the fire. Wait in the fire, wait in the
I think it's such a, oh golly, what's the word? The angle is really far back. We're not zoomed in, but it looks like there's a lot of lift, a lot of raise in his tongue, which I think is causing that, well, not causing, assisting that really speedy vibrato rate.
Live
Now that was a good example. You don't, like, there are plenty of external factors that can help us create vibrato as well. Sometimes you'll see jaw movement, you'll see tongue movement, you'll see a head shake. Sometimes you might see someone like pulsing their abdomen. All of these are options for creating vibrato if it's not happening for you in the larynx. Nope, I just want to hear it all again. Oh, that was such a good harsh vocal. Oh man. Well, I'm not afraid to go. Listen, all because of you. Well, I'm not afraid to go. But it goes so slow. I think what made it so good is the build into that. Well, I'm not to go, but it goes so slow. So stretched. Nope, I gotta back this up again. That head mix, if you heard that in like an 80s rock song and he just sustained that, I think everyone would just be kind of enamored and in awe because of where it is in his range. And when you have that head mix that's like got really good press into it, it just feels so thrilling. But given the context and this particular song, it's still equally impressive, but because he didn't, hold the note for ages and just decided to like play with it, it has such, I don't know, I just find it really interesting. And I say interesting in that like he's keeping my attention, he's giving me something to look forward to and something to just sort of like savor. Oh, that was it.
Thank you very much.
Wow. I love seeing the commitment at the end alongside that intensity. I mean, that constant like rearticulation and repetition. It was incredibly powerful in this setting, but also just the stamina. I mean, the way they jam out, yes, I understand, like, you have sort of those big landing points whenever you have anything that feels improvisatory, but I don't know, maybe the freedom with which he played and sang just made it feel that much more, random's not the right word, but just like inspired. I don't know. Vocally, it's always acrobatics with him. I feel like he has such an incredible range, and did so much with it. Not just press, not just volume, textures, vibrato. There are moments where it could sound really messy, and then there were other moments where it just felt so clean and calculated. And then, of course, the agility thrown in there. Again, what I wouldn't give to hear, like, riffs for days, because I just... How to say this? I think when I have heard about Jeff Buckley, or I've, by the few experiences I've had watching him, listening to him, it's always about sort of the whole package. Who he was as a musician, performer, artist, singer, all of these things. But if you just take out, the vocalist, like, he did so much with his vocals, and my mind is wandering now. That is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me, and hopefully I will see you next time.